Hello everyone and welcome back to Aidan Plays Don't Starve. This is going to be our 15th episode, the big 1-5, and there's a new update to celebrate. This update's 6 feet under. I did a little bit of poking on the interwebs, and turns out they added a lot of stuff to the caves, which we have yet to even start exploring, so it means absolutely nothing to us, but they've also started implementing support for controllers, gamepads. I personally am used to playing on my keyboard and mouse, so I'm going to continue with that configuration, but maybe I'll get a chance to sort of mess around and play with it in the future. There's also a Halloween mod challenge going on right now, which is awesome. I love Halloween and everything to do with Halloween, so that is exciting for me. Okay, now the Hounds are absolutely coming this time. We ended last time and they were on their way, and even Willow knows they're coming. So I'm going to prototype myself a new spear, because the one I've got only has 20%, and I'm just going to put it on, because I full on expect them to be showing up anytime now. So, let's run far away from camp, and I hope there's only 2, I really do. I'm super not pumped for... Oh, here they come. Where are they coming from? Oh gosh. Oh, there's the other one. We should have killed the other one first. Oh. Alright, respawn. The Hounds are maybe gone, hopefully? Thank goodness. Alright, that was some intense concentration. Let's pick up this stuff. Nightmare fuel. I'm not even sure what nightmare fuel is for, but we'll pick it up. There's nothing else there. And luckily we're not too far from our base, which is where the Hounds sort of terrorized us. So let's get back up there. We'll see if we can't restock our inventory, fill our stuff up. I'm kind of sad. That all happened way too quickly to see what happened exactly. I mean, obviously with our health at half capacity, I guess it was just too much for us. Oh shit, they're still alive. They're still alive and I have nothing to kill them with. Okay, so priority. Grab a spear. Oh, Jesus Christ, run away. No, this is gonna be the end. There's no way I can get to a weapon. Maybe we can run to pigs? I don't think there's anything we can do. I really don't. I'm just running for my life right now, but we've got 10 health. If I so much as stop to pick up a spear, they're going to catch up and we're going to die. And I might be able to get them up to pigs, possibly, or the beefalo, but I can't remember where that is and I can't open my map to find out. This might be the end of Willow. I'm super sad if it is. Let's pick up a spear. Pick up spear! Alright, good, we got the shitty spear. That's not gonna help. See, she's freaking out, so she's setting fires even. Alright, you know what? Yeah. We survived 12 days. Apparently there's another creepy thing we can unlock, but it's still in silhouette. But it says we're at cap, so I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. But we survived 12 days with Willow, and now we're dead, so that's kind of sad. But you know what? Let's go to the main menu. Let's start over. We'll start fresh. It's kind of sad that we got terrorized, but let's start a new game. Actually, let's go to the morgue. Yeah, there you go. Shows you died by Hounds, mode survival. That's depressing. We spent so much time working on getting ready for winter. But you know what? That's okay. Let's scrub it. We'll start a new game. We'll start fresh. Let's start over with, we've already done Wilson, the gentleman scientist. We've done Willow, the fire starter. And now, I guess we're going to do Wolfgang, the strongman. We're going to go in order. There's a lot of characters we've got, and I'm so excited to get to the lumberjack. Just because I'm Canadian. It warms my heart a little bit. But we're going to go in order. So we've done the fire starter. Let's try the strongman. So he gets stronger when he's hungry, and he's apparently afraid of the dark and monsters. So playing with him is going to take a little bit of getting used to, because I'm used to running around at night. So let's generate this world. I'm a little sad that Willow's gone and we only made it 12 days. I was all prepped to get ready for Christmas. We did a lot better with Wilson. And we didn't make it the full 10 episodes either with Willow, but that's okay. Maxwell, you creepy, creepy motherfucker. Is he holding something in his hand? I've never noticed that before. Maybe that's his, like, disappearing, appearing dust. Alright, first things first, we're going to pick these flowers because they're here, and we know we're going to want to wear a pretty little flower garland to retain our sanity, so let's go with that. Alright, so we're back in the tedious part of Don't Starve, which is running around, gathering resources, and we're in a brand new world, so we don't even have our sort of muscle memory from the previous world to help us get by. Oh, but there's some stuff up here. Hopefully nothing wants to kill us. Stone walls, a gnome, and a box thing, and a spear. Oh, that's good. Alright, well, let's take the spear. And maybe, if he doesn't get stuck on the wall. Oh, good, and it's even a 100 capacity spear. Even better. Alright, that's cool. I wonder if that gets marked on our map at all. No. Interesting. Interesting. Sorry, bee. I need this flower. I think we need to prototype the flower garland. I'm not sure if it's something we get automatically, but the flowers are here, so let's pick them and the flint and all of our resources. Obviously, the saplings, the grass. We are going to need it, obviously, so we'll pick it up while it's here. And fresh start. Fresh starts are hard in Don't Starve, guys. They're really hard. Oh, there's our first wormhole discovery. Let's see. Oh, maybe you don't have to prototype. Oh, good. Okay, so you don't need a machine to prototype it. That's nice. So let's put that on just so we can keep ourselves sane. And pick some food while we've got it. Actually, speaking of which, okay, so Wolfgang has 200 health to start, which is great. 200 sanity, and I don't know what his total hunger is. We're sitting at about 170-ish right now, so we'll have to make a note of that when we get him all full up. Speaking of all full up, there's a carrot that was hiding behind a tree. Let's just pick up all the food we can at this point. Oh, I like his voice. It's super duper low, like a tuba. I'll have to verify what instrument it actually is, but I'm a big fan of his voice. And his leotards. They're pretty smashing, actually. So, let's continue on our resource gathering mission. Actually, we should probably build an axe so that we can chop trees and such. Because wood's important, so let's chop some trees. I guess this episode, the first couple days of this world, is going to be all about getting a lay of the land. Unfortunately, that's kind of what I've found there to be at the beginning of a Don't Starve world. But if you know otherwise and there's a better strategy for getting started, please, by all means, let me know in the comments. I do find it a little tedious, and I'm not the biggest fan of tedium. But that's okay. Poor guy. He's got like the burliest mustache and a big old crown of flowers on his sort of big burly noggin. I feel so bad for doing this to him. It just doesn't suit him at all. But that's okay. You need it. We need to stay sane. Sanity is key here. I mean, I guess it's not, but I don't know what strange power you have. Willow seems to set fires when she's a little less sane, and I'm not really sure what Wolfgang does. I've only played him, I think, once before, and it was months and months and months ago, so. There's lots of resources in this area, so that's kind of nice. We've got 6 wood. I almost regret picking up that box thing because we don't have any additional storage at the moment, so, I mean, we don't really have anywhere to put it. The scary time is coming soon. So I wonder if Wolfgang's going to behave like a pig around the dark. Actually, I wonder how bad dusk affects him. His sanity is decreasing quite steadily if the pace of that arrow is any indication. So let's pick some grass and some flint. We're going to basically pick all the things. Let's pick a mushroom too. Why not? I can't remember if it's the cooked green mushroom or if it's the raw green mushroom that's helpful. I mean, I guess there's no better way to learn than just to eat it and figure it out, but it makes me a little bit nervous and skeevy. Holy resources. This is good though. We've got, what, 8 carrots now, 6 berries, so we'll be able to fill our hunger up to full. Which we won't bother doing until night falls and we can actually cook it. But I'm super glad about the super resource dense area we started in. There's also bees here, so if we were in a better position, we could be swimming in the honey as well, which is a pretty good food, as Willow found out before she got slaughtered by hounds. Rest in peace, dear fire starter. So what do we got? It's almost nighttime. I have the worst glare on my computer screen right now, actually. It's the only thing about recording in the middle of the day is it's just too bright. The sun burns my fair skin. No, not really. I'm not that pale. I'm pretty pale, but not so pale that just being exposed to sunlight is going to burn me. So we're okay. Holy crap. He gets hungry fast. I guess it's because he's such a big man. So if that observation is indeed correct, we're going to have to really prioritize food gathering for Wolfgang. Forgot his name already. And that kind of sucks, because that's tedious. But, I mean, he's a big man. He's a big, strong man with big muscles. So he burns more calories than the little frail Willow. Alright, let's chop this tree, and then we're going to build ourselves a fire. And evaluate our situation here. Pick up the log and the pine cone. Alrighty. Let us build a fire. Perfect. Oh cool, you can hear those creepy little frogs somewhere. So let's cook that and eat it. Nom nom. I wonder if because he's so big, if food is going to have different replenishment values for him. So say he needs more meat and protein because he's got all those muscles. I don't know if there's as much sort of to that as there could be in the game. That's pretty, I don't want to say meta, but that's pretty deep for a video game. Oh no, cook! But it's possible. I mean, he does have a higher hunger capacity, so maybe meat will be better for this guy. Oh no, not necessarily. Let's see, 150 to 162. So carrots do about 12 health for him. I am mighty. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, he did. He got a little bit more health when his hunger was full, so that's cool. Oh, wow. Your max... Oh, did he get physically bigger, too? Oh, he did, and he ripped his leotard off. That's funny. I'm a big fan of that, actually. And let's cook this mushroom. Because mushrooms are good, right? Right. What's our map situation look like here? Okay, so we've got a bit of a border. We're up in sort of the light plains, I guess you could call them. There is a ton of resources around here, so that's good. But we're in a corner, so we're going to have to make some movements. I guess we'll go south. There's a wormhole over there. Maybe we'll try and, I don't know, we'll follow this sort of water border south. Whilst being big and mighty. It's kind of funny, actually, but now I want to kind of attack something to see if he is actually stronger. I guess that's what it said. The saving pause. Alright, let's get more things. Come on, just pick the grass, you big burly man. Now he looks even sillier with the flower garland on his head. Kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good touch, Klei, good touch. Let's pick up all the berries. This time I'm going to try something different. Not for any particular reason, I'm just going to keep my tools right beside my tool slot. Why not? It makes sense, right? And I'll keep all of my food stuffs at the beginning. And then the useless crap, which is not totally useless, but it's useless to me right now, towards the middle. Because if I'm going to frantically click on something, it's probably going to be towards one of the ends of my inventory. So at least that way I'll find either food or a tool or something. Okay, so there's been lots of food thus far, which is good. Get around the tree. You're a big burly man, you can do it. So really, we're doing that thing where we do at the beginning of every Don't Starve game, where we are looking for the ideal place to set up a camp. Now, when I say ideal, I have lowered my standards since I very first started playing, and I mean as ideal as possible. So around a resource-rich area, though that can always be modified, we can pick up bushes, which maybe we'll try to do a little more of this game. We'll try to pick up bushes and move them. But after you do that, you do need fertilizer to make them viable again. So again, finding beefalo is going to be a priority, if not for camping nearby, but for setting up our camp with the appropriate resources. And actually, we've almost filled our stacks on grass and twigs, so we can almost stop prioritizing those. Let us see. But we do need to set up a science machine, and that's the truth. We are going to need some things. We'll need a shovel. We'll need the tools. I'm so glad there's so much food around. That's good. Food and flint. Let's pick up these berries as well. So I guess with Wolfgang, I didn't notice the exact hunger capacity at which he became mighty. I'm assuming it's over 200. So it seems like we're going to have to... screw that. Drop. We're going to have to really prioritize keeping his hunger at a stable level, rather than with Willow and Wilson, we would kind of let it get a little bit lower and then replenish the whole thing. If he really is going to be more effective at on a fuller stomach, then we'll have to prioritize that. So there's all sorts of stuff in this area. This area is great just for all the resources we found. There are some rabbit holes, which is nice. Why am I not scrolling out? It's a big plains. So let's go a little bit southeast here and see if we can't find something else. Some beefalo ideally, but something else. Though I can't stop picking up this food, which is great. So with Wolfgang especially then, it seems like we may very well need to prioritize... I need to filly my mighty belly again! Okay, so 220 maybe seems to be that threshold. Ah, I love his voice, it's great. Alright, there we go. So this is, yeah, that's the end of that. So this is a big round circle. Not quite a circle, obviously, but it's a big round piece of land. So we're gonna have to go up a little bit. Here we go. And we'll follow this sort of border around and see what we can find. It looks like there's a directly adjacent landmass here. The scary time is coming soon. So, I mean, there hasn't really been a need for him to be super mighty so far, I guess, so we didn't really need to sort of keep his belly full. But it's just so fun. Holy food. Yeah, we're gonna need to prioritize a refrigerator with Wolfgang, I think. Because, I mean, we've got tons of food already, which is great. Aw, man. I wish we had killed that turkey. But I am not a thinking person. I don't think, I just don't. It's not in my blood. Let's chop this tree. This is a pretty funky landmass, and it's pretty big, and there's lots of resources, so that's great. Hopefully we won't have to settle too far from here, so we don't have to dig up all sorts of crazy stuff and, you know, transport it across the world. But fortunately, we're pretty much at the mercy of the Don't Starve universe, so we'll have to really just see what it throws at us and go from there. Oh, we found hay, or grass, or straw, or whatever. That often means beefalo. So I would be a super duper happy camper if that was the case again. But it doesn't look like it. It's a pretty small biome here. It's up here. Maybe it spreads. There's another green mushroom. There's a rock, so for when we need stones. There's a couple of rabbit holes. Let's see. There's more over here. Oh. Such a sad noise. There's another wormhole, so that's good. Oh, food everywhere. Stone biome just up to the right there. Okay, so no beefalo this time, so that's kind of sad. We know there's stones up and to the right, so let's keep following. I can't see the road because it's dark. And it's dark in the game, but it's too gosh darn bright in my house. It is the amount of brightness is just too damn high. Is that meme overused yet? I think so. So let's just follow the road. The brown, black gravel road. Not a yellow brick road. Oh, I probably don't want to be here. There's a lot of ponds. Which is good. Oh, an actual road. Oh, fire time. So So there we go. We get to camp out with the soothing sounds of frogs. Okay, so that was an okay first couple days of Don't Starve. Still sad that we died with Willow. It's so sad. But you know what? It's okay. New starts are great. We can take what we learned from working with Willow, which I'll have to think about that before next Thursday, and we can apply it to our new adventure with Wolfgang. In the meantime, we've got about half of night left. We're going to cook the crap out of all this food. And I mean, luckily he eats it pretty fast, so it probably won't expire in our inventory before we need it, but who knows, really. And we haven't uncovered a huge portion of the map. Unfortunately / fortunately, there were just too many resources to pick up, so that slowed us down a bit. But I mean, we do have full stacks of twigs and almost a full stack of grass, so that's good. Eat the seeds. Eat the seeds. Num 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 seeds. So let's reorganize our stuff here a little bit. And let's plant a tree. Or let's just drop the pine cones on the ground. Let's plant a tree. Actually, let's plant a couple of trees along this pathway here. It can be like the highway restoration efforts that happen. Now we're too far from camp. Alright, trees planted, food cooked. That was the first 2 days of Wolfgang. Again, I'm super sad that Willow came to an untimely end. Ooh, there's frogs up there. Let's get the hell away from them. But I am going to leave Don't Starve here. We are going to pick it up next Thursday, and we'll keep going with Wolfgang, keep collecting food and resources, see what he can do, and hopefully set up a base camp. So until next Thursday, you guys have a wonderful week. Leave me some comments under the video, or subscribe if you like seeing my Don't Starve adventures, or want me to do some other things that you want to catch up on. Or pop on over to twitter.com/AidanEvolves, add me there, and we can chat about stuff and be friends. So until next week, I will see y'all later. Bye now.